do is honor our thoroughbred horses. Well, we're racehorses at one point in their career. Now, thoroughbred horses have been racing in California non-stop since Prohibition. Now, the thoroughbred is noted for its speed, its stamina, its athleticism. Thoroughbred horses, after their racing careers, have been popular sport horses because of their adaptability to most every working horse event.
I think the real goal is not to just retire the horses, because they live another 15 years and it's very expensive to keep them out on a farm just hanging out with their buddies. They really need to do something, and they want to do something too.
Gymkhana horses, ropers, trail riders, and polo ponies, and then make good ranch horses too, like you're going to see.
Our horses have several different careers in their lifetime. We raise these horses to be racehorses, but we realize that they're not going to be racehorses for more than a couple of years. So by the time they're 5 years old, or even 4 years old, they still have to have someplace else to go. They have a second career. The ones that are good enough to go in the breeding shed, that's fine, but there are an awful lot that aren't.
And don't forget, folks, everything we're doing here in the arena right now stems off of the Thoroughbred Theater. We'd like to acknowledge a lady who's been very instrumental. Of course, Nancy Easton being our cavalcade coordinator. She gigs all
Our goal here is to not only show the lifeline of the California Thoroughbred, but also to show that their careers don't end when their racing careers end. And we'd like to educate and entertain our patrons as far as the thoroughbred industry, which I'm sure people realize is a multifaceted agency, and we've tried to indicate the lifeline of the California Thoroughbred here. We've been very fortunate to have some horses here that are fine examples of thoroughbreds. Behind me, and you'll see him other places on the tape, is a horse named Fighting Ferrari, and he's the horse that played Seabiscuit in the Seabiscuit movie. There, of course, were several horses that played Seabiscuit, but he was the main one. All the close-up shots were this Fighting Ferrari horse, or Fred as we call him. And then we've got other thoroughbreds here that are doing other things, jumping.
Now, probably the most visible discipline for the thoroughbred horse is the jumping horse, the hunter, and three-day eventing. And we're going to be featuring both three-day eventing.
Dressage. Polo.
Now, the horse is 80% of the game. Rayanne now is riding Paris, a 15-2 hand, 20-year-old thoroughbred gelding. His coloring is called a flea-bitten gray. I guess you can see that. He played polo for 16 years and is now teaching Rayanne how to play the game.
Western. Many people out in the public think that once a horse is through racing, that's it. What are you going to do with it? Well, what we want to prove and let people see is that there are many, many ways you can go with the thoroughbred once their racing days are over.
They need new careers for the next 15 years, and that's a long time. Nobody can just retire them. We're trying to let people know that there are other options, because there's a lot of people out there that don't realize how athletic these horses are and how good they can be at different jobs. There are some people that have decided that they want to do something united about the problem of these horses after they finish their racing career. The California Retirement Management Account was created by these people on the TOC board. Madeline Auerbach was actually the point person with this project. They take a percentage out of the owner's purses, if it's okayed by the owner, and they use this money to help different people that are retiring horses, retraining them, that sort of thing. Because nowadays we have a lot more problem finding new owners for these horses.
We've had a lot of support from the Oak Tree Foundation, which we appreciate. And really, if you look at the faces on the people that are riding these horses, they love them, you know. They're great horses to get along with, and people really enjoy them. And we really need to encourage people to give their thoroughbreds a chance for a second career rather than going to retirement, because there's a long life left, another 15 years, 20 years after their racing careers, and the thoroughbreds like to be doing something.